Okay, hello everyone, welcome back. So, if you haven't seen last video I made, you should definitely check it out because it is needed to make this. This is what we did last time. We made this and it works pretty decently. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn it into an entire shop. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to go into lighting. Yeah, lighting is usually where most tools are stored. And I'm going to search up sword in models, because I'm just going to take Roblox's sword model for this because I'm not in the mood to script an entire sword. We're just going to put this in lighting. Now we're going to go to server script service, I believe, and create a script. We're going to name this one leader stats. Okay, this is very simple. Alright, let's see here. Game.players. It's been a while since I made a leader stat. The player added connect function player. And now what we're gonna do is local leader stats equals instance.new folder. Now leader stats dot name equals leader stats. And there we go. Now it should be good. And we just need to set the parent to the player. So now if we quickly go ahead and we hit play, and we look inside of our player, right here, we have our leader stats. But we don't have any leader stats yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly do this. We're going to do local cash. I'm going to do cash, but you can do coins, money, whatever you want, equals instance.new int value. You can use a number value if you want to add decimals or whatever to your value, but if you just want it like 1, 2, 3, nothing in between those, then use an int value. Cash.name equals cash, whatever you want to call it. Cash.value, no, cash.parent equals player, no, equals leader stats. Leader stats equals leader stats. And then cash.value equals, and you can just set this to whatever you want the player's starting value to be. I'm just going to do 100 because that's how much the sword's going to cost. And so now, if we look right here, we should be able to see, yep, we have 100 cash. Very easy. Now that we have our leader stats, what we need to do now is, I'm not going to data store this because I'm not that experienced with data stores yet, so there's not a chance I'm even going to try and data store this. And if you don't know what a data store is, it's basically how they save your Roblox data, so like your pets or like your cash. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to set the frame to visible again. This part's going to be a bit complicated. We're going to call our original local script description, and we're going to call this new one that we just made purchase. So now for purchase, what we're going to do is we're actually going to set the name of item 1, or like the text, to sword. And we're going to set the description to this sword damages other players. It's a basic weapon, but it's still useful. Now this is not an actual game. I'm not going to publish this, so all this GUI I've spent like half an hour working on now is going to waste, but I can easily rescript this. Alright, now, script. Okay, so before I continue, I just want to say that this part took me literally 20 minutes to script this. So I'm just going to have a time lapse of everything I did. I even had to put in a shop GUI free model to see how they scripted it to work. And I just had to take some inspiration from that to make this. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this time lapse of my endless suffering. player equals script dot parent dot parent dot parent dot parent dot parent. Okay. Local cache equals player dot leader stats dot cache. If cache dot value 100, then cache dot value equals cache dot value minus 100. What else would need to be added here? Local item equals script. Wait, no, I should probably add a script.parent.mouse button one click connect function here. Alright, there we go. Equals script.parent. No, not script. Game.lighting.classic sword clone. Item.parent equals player.backpack. I really hope this works. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, I finally got it to work. It took me having to go through a why can I not click the sword? This is really confusing me now. Okay, you can test this with other weapons to see if it works, but this took me like, let me check the OBS recording. Right now you're probably like 5 to 10 minutes into the video, something like that. The recording is currently 20 minutes long. This one script took forever. All we have to do is set frame.visible to off. And you can add as many of these as you want. You just have to keep putting the tools into lighting and changing the script around a bit. So here we go. We can now purchase a sword. It takes away our cash, and we have a sword. So it is very simple, and luckily it works. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.